Hello everyone and welcome to this week's episode of This Week in Eagle Athletics here on Monday, January 29th. Here talking about Midway Athletics. I'm your host, Dylan Brown, Sports Information Director. Let's get on with what we had go on last week here on campus and as well as off campus. The women's basketball team posted a 1-1 record last week. They had a tough loss to IU East earlier in the week, but they rebounded later in the week, got a 67-51 victory over Ohio Christian, an important River States Conference victory for John Kinder and his team. The Eagles outscored the Trailblazers 22-3 in the fourth quarter to be able to come from behind. They were down by 3 there to start the fourth, but came from behind and in the fourth with a big rally. 4 players in double figures. Courtney Pfister leading the way with 15 points. Haley Yazel throws in 13, and Kelsey Kinder and Rachel Carter each finished with 10 points apiece. So congratulations to them. Now they are now 11-11 overall in this season, and they're 4th in their division in so far right now in the playoff race. So they're right there on the fringe. They obviously got a few more games left this season to help their stock for sure. The Hunt Seat team, they opened up their spring season this weekend. It was also the head coaching debut of Heath Gunnison. On Saturday, they were named Reserve High Point team, and then on Sunday they finished 3rd, just right behind the University of Kentucky and the University of Louisville. So overall, a successful weekend for Coach Heath Gunnison, and a successful coaching debut for him as well. The Western team was also in action at the University of Kentucky shows. They had some really good rides, but Kentucky and U of L finished 1st, 2nd on both days there, so they were tough to beat. But I heard some really positive things about how they did. Just not as a team, but individually they did very well. So congratulations to Robin Gallahan and her team. And then men's basketball team had a tough week, going 0-2 with losses to IU East and Ohio Christian. IU East ranked number 2 in the country, and then Ohio Christian Eagles trailed by 21 or 22 there in the second half. Made a rally down the stretch, just came up a little bit short. So they'll be back in action with a couple of games this week. So now, with that said, let's move on to what we have going on this week. It's a busy week for the basketball teams. They have 3 games each. On Tuesday, January 30th, we start the week with a basketball doubleheader here against Alice Lloyd College. The women will tip at 5:30 p.m. Eastern Time, and the men will tip at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Obviously, a big game for both teams. Both teams trying to jockey for playoff position in the postseason. Then on Thursday, February 1st, they jump out of conference play, and they will host Simmons College of Kentucky right here inside Marshall Gymnasium. The women will tip at 5:30 p.m. Eastern Time, and the men will tip at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. And again, that's Simmons out of conference. Doesn't count towards, just counts towards your regular season. So good luck to them. And then on Saturday, February 3rd, the basketball teams close the week with a road trip to Wilmore, Kentucky, nearby. They'll be taking on Asbury University. The women will tip at 1 p.m. Eastern Time, and the men will tip at 3 p.m. Eastern Time. Live video and live stats will be available for all 3 contests this week for both the men and the women. You can find those links on www.gomidwayeagles.com. And then we start baseball this week. Our first spring sport gets underway. It's baseball opening weekend. NAI opens up. Some teams have already started. They're 4 and 5 games in. But Midway baseball starts this week. I know Luther Bramblett, his coaching staff, and his players, they're really excited to get their season underway. Trying to defend their River States Conference championship that they won last year. They will be traveling to Mobile, Alabama to take on the University of Mobile on Friday, February 2nd and Saturday, February 3rd. They will play doubleheaders on each day. On Friday, the doubleheader will start at 3 p.m. Eastern Time, and on Saturday, February 3rd, the doubleheader will start at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. And again, those games will be live streamed, live stats for all 4 games. You can find those links on www.gomidwayeagles.com. That's all I have for this week. Good luck to the baseball team. Good luck to the basketball team. And safe travels to each squad. It's a long trip for the baseball team to Mobile, Alabama. Also, the Eagles Roost will be making an appearance down in Mobile, Alabama. So Craig and Janice Holland will be there cooking food. They do an amazing job with their tailgates. Be sure to go there. And if you're in the Mobile area, be sure to stop around and check out the baseball team and the Eagles Roost as well. And safe travels to everyone, as I said. Join us next week, February 5th, for the next episode of This Week in Eagle Athletics. Thank you.